the buzzer sounds, you guys have the Big Ten outright championship?
Special, man. All our hard work paid off. You know, we stayed together the entire year. I had a few losses here and there, but, you know, I felt like we battled back. And, you know, the way we prepare, the way the coaches prepare for us is at a high level. And the way we even prepare by our own selves is at a high level. Just the way we talk the game. Before the game, you know, on the bus, in the hotel room, you know, we're just building that bonding, you know, connectivity, and that just carries out onto the court.
Yogi, when you guys got down 2 there, I think with about 4 minutes left, what were you saying to the guys to, you know, try to keep it together there the last 4 minutes?
Yeah, you know, we just couldn't get discouraged. I mean, I was a great team, obviously, playing at home, so we knew they were going to make a run, and, you know, they punched us back, and we just had to punch back a little harder, and I felt like we stayed with it. Got a few key rebounds. You know, OG and Juwan played like monsters tonight, and for them to be freshmen, for them to play the way that they played, you know, I'd say they were definitely the MVPs of this game.
Coach has talked a lot about you, obviously, the last few weeks and how well you've played, but just to ask maybe any of you guys, starting with you, Yogi, just how much has he meant to you? I mean, from the way the season started and how rocky things were at the beginning, how much has he meant to you guys just in terms of maybe keeping you focused, keeping you on course?
Yeah, I mean, he never gave up on us. You know, he kept believing in us, and, you know, what he wanted to do is especially prove the doubters wrong, and we basically were following his lead. And, you know, the way he goes out there and, you know, his calmness out there in those huddles, you know, he never got worried. And I felt like when we look back at him, you know, in his eyes, we see that he believes that we can win. And when we see that, I feel like all of us think we can win.
Were you surprised to see Jared Jeffries in the tunnel there when you're walking off?
Yeah, I was. Surprised he isn't on his fishing show, actually, but I guess it is winter. But I was a little surprised to see him there, yeah.
Yogi, can you walk me through that three-pointer at the end that basically won the Big Ten title?
You know, I felt like all my shots were great that I was shooting before. And it was winding down the shot clock. Felt like Gazelle's hands were down, so I felt like I had an open three and I shot it.
When it left your hands, did you feel like it was in?
Honestly, I didn't know. You know, shooters just shoot. And that's basically all I did. And I missed a couple close ones, you know, throughout the game. So, you know, I knew I had to make one for us every now and then. Thanks, Coach.
Coach was saying he thought it might have been the perfect shot just from the form.
Everybody came in, played really big minutes. OG, J-Mo, TB, Max, especially Max. I mean, everybody came in and played really big minutes.
How big was it, and for both of you guys, with the foul trouble? It felt like you had some rotations out there that were not your usual rotations. Just what did it say about the balance and maybe the cohesion of this team that you guys were able to play through some of those lineups you're not used to?
I mean, we work on it in practice every time. You know, we don't always go first group, second group, or potentially second group or first group. It's just random matchups, and we always just play 5-on-5, or we go after it. Anything that coach wants us to do in practice, so that at any given moment, you're ready to go on the court.
Troy, what does this mean to you for how you guys started? You lose a couple players, you got injuries, you end up with an outright Big Ten championship. What does that mean to you as a player?
I mean, it means a lot to me as a player, as a human being. I mean, it means a lot to me in all aspects. But the way I view it is, it's even bigger for the program. You know, I mean, it's even bigger for our seniors. It's big for Max. It's big for Yogi. It's big for everybody.
Thomas, I know we talked to you at the Derby Classic, and you said if you had a message for Yogi, it was come back one more year, please. I know you guys probably don't feel like you're done, but do you feel like, what does it mean to have come in and been such a big part of a season like this so far?
Oh, it means a lot, you know. From the very start, when I first came here for the summer workouts, I just wanted to try and do the best I can to contribute to the team, you know, and I just followed the leads like Yogi, Troy, Nick, you know, they took me under their wings and they showed me the ways around it. I just took what I could from it and just help the team.
Troy, since that Michigan State game, it seems like you've been a totally different player. I mean, more aggressive. What's changed about your approach?
I mean, just being more aggressive. Like you already said, I mean, the Michigan State game, I kept rewatching the film. I watched other film sessions, and it's just like I didn't play the same in that game. I wasn't myself in that game, and I made sure to not be like that again in another game. And it has been showing.
Thomas, what is you guys? You know, all the adversity you went through, losing players, the struggle at the start. How did you guys end up putting this this together to win an outright Big Ten championship?
We always believed in ourselves. You know, everybody from the outside can talk, but we know what we do on the inside. We know how much work we put in day in and day out, and when we all believe in ourselves, it all falls into place, just like it did today.
How special is Yogi as a player?
Oh, he's very special, man. There's nobody like him. You know, when I look at point guards around the country, you know, Yogi doesn't get enough respect. You know, he doesn't get enough respect that he should. You know? If you see this guy's work ethic and how much he works and like how much he loves his game and how much he teaches the players. You know, he taught me a couple things during the year. You know, you just have to show this guy so much respect. You have to, like, people have to realize like this guy's a real deal.
Confident going for you at all times. 24 to 12 at one point. You guys talk about it at halftime.
Oh, it was great.
I mean, it happens. On the road, it happens. You know, you got to play through it. You know, we did have a few too many hands, you know, in plays and over the backs, and that we probably should have been more disciplined on. But I mean, we stuck with it. We got the win, so that's what it takes to win on the road is getting through those calls.
You guys watched the film from the win in Michigan 3 years ago before this. Did anything stand out to you, or was that in the back of your mind kind of coming down the stretch?
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I was on my recruiting visit. They played that video of you know, the Hoosiers winning the Big Ten conference outright, and that's just what I wanted since coming here. You know, last year I wanted it. We fell short, you know, early. You know, we had a chance to today. We just had to finish the game and finish the conference. We had a chance. So I know we got one more game. But we had to take care of winning it outright when we had the chance to do it.
How far have you guys come as a group? I mean, from Maui to Duke, and you know, everybody doubting you guys to be an outright Big Ten champs. And I guess, what does that say about you guys as a group and your mentality as you're going through the season?
Yeah, we just stay with things. We just stay with it every day. We get better every day as a team. Listen to the coaches. We have the utmost respect for all of them, and you know, they've got us to this point. You know, they're always going to say that it's us that wins these games, but really, without them, you know, we're nothing anyway. So, you know, they stuck with us, and we stuck with the process every single day. So, those two things are huge, and that's why.